So students, for the exam year 2021, the question pattern in the mathematics is totally changed. So I'll give in details what type of question will come and how many parts will be there, what will be your choice, and different pattern of question also we'll discuss here. So first you see, we will have total marks 80. Total marks, if it is 100, theory 80 marks, internal assessment 20 marks. This everybody knows. Internal में you will have project, assignment, test. These three parts will have. So test means internal, test in the class what we have done, then assignment will be given, project will be given. So assignment in the sense is divided, I think it is 10, so it is 5. Other parts I'll discuss in detail of this. This is not a new thing for us, but there will be lot of changes in theory 80. What are these 80 marks carried for us? Look at for 80 marks you will have two parts. Part A, part B. Part A carries 24 marks. This is 56 marks. It's important now to see here. Part A will have 24 marks. Part B will have 56 marks. So in the part A, that is 16 into 1 mark, 16 marks. The remaining 8 marks, that is case study questions, case study MCQ. Remember, these 16 questions, short type questions which you have to solve and write the answer. There is no multiple choice here. These 16 questions you have to answer. These 16 questions you will have choice. Like suppose question number 2, there is something, then or also you will find here. So either this part or this part you have to do. Mean there is a choice also in the 16 marks, which is 1 mark. You have to solve and answer there. This case study multiple choice questions, two questions, that will be 4 plus 4, 8 marks. What are these 4 plus 4? Like question number 17 and 18. Question number 70, you have case study questions, part 1, part 2, 3, 4, 5. That means if this question is carrying 4 marks for us, why then there are 5 parts, 5 marks it is coming. You have to answer any 4. Achha, here you have a choice, either A or B or C or D, like this. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D and so on. So suppose you answer any 4 you have to answer. Means if your answer is correct, you get 1 mark. Answer is correct, you get 1 mark. You will not solve, doesn't matter. Answer is correct, keep it 1 mark because you have choice A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. So you may leave 1, 2, 4, 5 you can solve. It depends out of these 5 which 4 parts are easy for you to answer. Means here also there is a choice for you. Out of 5 parts you have to answer any 4 parts which will have multiple choice, and that will be 4 marks. Same thing for question number 18. So clear? 16 marks, 4 marks, 4 marks. These two 4 marks pattern I told you. I'll take one example of this, how the question comes. We'll discuss in this. Okay, this is about part A. Back to part B now. Part B. Part B will have 56 marks. So what are the things you get in this part B? That is section 3. Section 1, section 2 gone. Part A. Part A you will have section 1, section 2. Part B we will have 3 sections. Section 3, section 4, section 5. 3 sections now. Okay, in the section 3 you will have 10 questions. 10 questions, 2 marks each. 10 questions, 2 marks each. How much you got? 20. Section 4, you will have 7 questions, 3 marks. (21 marks). Section 5, 3 questions, 5 marks each, 15. So total became 56 marks. Okay, this is how your question will be divided. Now the question is, let's see what type of question comes in section A. What type of question comes in section 2? That is question number 17, 18. This is a very new pattern question for you. Here is question number 17 and 18 as very new pattern of question that we will discuss also. Let's discuss from here. What type of question you get? 16 questions in section 1, 2 questions in section 2, 10 questions in section 3, 7 questions in section 4, and 3 questions in section 5. You know, so many parts are deleted from our syllabus. Only we will discuss the questions which are only in the syllabus. Which are deleted, we will not discuss. So let me start section 1, part A. Section 1, part A. How many questions we have? 16 questions. So let's see what will be the pattern of first question. Obviously you will get a question, 1 or 2 questions from where? Chapter 1. So I have taken a question here. The pattern is check whether f is a function from real number to real number defined by fx is x cube is 1 mark. So it is a 1 mark question. There is no choice. You have to write some steps that will give you 1 mark. Very simple way to write. Not write in details. Only three major steps you have to show here. What is the pattern? How to write? So for 1 1, your fx1 equals to fx2 implies x1 equals to x2. Means this you prove this one. First step. So what directly you write? What will be fx1? If fx is this is x1 cube equals to x2 cube, because fx is defined as x cube. So cube you can cancel. x1 equals to x2. Simple, finished. So 1 mark. Hardly you will spend here. Half minutes you will spend on this, not more than that. Because you have to save your time. There are 38 questions together. 38 questions you have to answer in 3 hours. So you cannot spend more time on this type of question. Maximum half minutes, because you know what is 1 1. Directly write. Even this line is not required. fx1 equals to fx2. This value implies x1 is equal to x2, which is required to prove. Okay. Then see another question. Question number 2. Question number 2 is the relation or in S. There is a set given 1, 2, 3. Okay. The relation S in this, what is that R is obtained from here? That is obtained as, defined as R equals to 1 1, 1 2, 2 2, 2 3. Sorry, 3 3. Okay. Then which one to remove to make it an equivalence relation? Which one is to be removed to make it an equivalence relation? Okay, what is, so immediately you have to call what is equivalence relation. Now if you find same element ordered pair, that is equivalent relation. That means obviously, sorry, reflexive. So has to be removed, because if this is there, symmetric is what? AB gives BA. If this is present, then for this 2 1 must be there to make it symmetric. Because 1 2 is there, 2 1 is not there. So therefore we have to remove this. If you remove this, what you get? 1 1, 2 2, 3 3. So that will be reflexive, symmetric, transitive. Now you can have a question. Okay, first let me write down, then I will clear you what does it mean. Simple answer, 1 2 element is to be removed. Because for 1 2 symmetrically what you need? For 1 2, 2 1 is required, which is not present. So if you remove it, then only these 3 will remain. So here is a question, how then it is an equivalence relation? So now before that, extra part I am telling you. If suppose R is containing the element 1 1. Now you can have a question, what type of relation is this? This is reflexive, symmetric, and transitive. How? Because here A is 1, B is 1, C is 1. So this can be reflexive, symmetric, transitive. Remember, this could be also extra short question for you. That means this is equivalence relation. This is means what? Equivalence relation. That means if I remove this is also equivalence relation. Because here A, B, C all are same. Okay? So, question number 2 is gone. Hardly, if you know, just you have to remove it. You get 1 mark here. Then you go to another pattern. This is very important. Already I had discussed with you. You remember I had told you the equivalence relation or divides it into R1, R2, I don't know how many it will come up, depends upon the question, into disjoint equivalent classes. This statement I had told you when I was teaching you relation and function. So it means what? This is your R is R1 union R2 union R3 like this, and R1 intersection R2 intersection R3 equals to empty. Disjoint, no common element. Individual is an equivalence relation. If their union is your total relation, then they are called the equivalent classes. So this already I discussed. Now see what a question has come based on this. A short question. Question I will write down. The question is, I think this is question number 3. Equivalence. So an equivalence relation or in a set A, that is in A, divides it into A1, A2, A3. Okay? Then your question is, what is A1 union A2 union A3 and A1 intersection A2 intersection A3. The relation R is dividing the set A into 3 different equivalent classes. So when you will combine this, that should be your original set. That is what I think. Already I have taken a question based on this to show you. Just follow it. When you follow the relation chapter, you will find a question on this. So obviously, what is your answer here? Okay. Because A is divided into these equivalent classes. So when you will union you will take, you will get your original set. Then what about this disjoint? I told you they are the disjoint classes. So this is empty set. Okay. So question number 3 is gone. Say question number 4. Question number 4 is straight to matrix. If a square equals to a 2 by 2 matrix such that Aij equals to 1, I is not equal to j, 0, I is equal to j. Okay. Then, question is find a square. Find a square. A is a 2 by 2 matrix. The A is obtained from here. Okay. Short question, 1 mark, nothing to write in detail. First you write what is a 2 by 2 matrix. It is A1, 1, A1, 2, A2, 1, A2, 2. This is 2 by 2 matrix. So what will you get here? When I is equal to, this is equal to, this is not equal to. When I is equal to j, the value is 1. That means this is 1, this is also 1. When I is not equal to j, the value is 0. That means it is 1, 0, 0, 1. What is that 1, 0, 0, 1? It is an identity matrix. That means A is equal to I. Okay. Then what is A square? That is A into A. That means I into I. This is I. I into I is always I. 1 mark. Okay. See now. Then question is next question 5. Suppose A is a square matrix of order 3 by 3. 3 cross 3. A is a square matrix of order 3 cross 3. Remember, this kind of question already I have discussed with you. Only you need a good practice. So, if the determinant of A equals to -4, find adjoint of A determinant. That means what you need? You need to remember what is the formula of this one. One line answer. Adjoint of A determinant of n minus 1. This is the formula I have given. If A is a matrix of order n cross n, then adjoint of A is determinant of A power n minus 1. So simple here, -4 to the power -4 to the power, because adjoint of A is -4, n. What is n? 3 by 3 matrix. So 3 minus 1. So -4 square, 16. Remember, I have done a question like this. Okay. Then a question comes up. Straight a question to your integration now. 7 or 6, I think. Let's see whatever it may be. The question has come to integration. That is, evaluate e to the power x 1 minus cot x plus cos x square x. So 1 mark question, such a long integration. So how to start? You have to think of, there is some clue here where you can solve it. I have told you that if e to the power x is there are two parts. You have to search out a part whose derivative is present. Because if I take this as one part, this is a very technical question. 1 का डेरिवेटिव 0, cot x का डेरिवेटिव minus cos x square x, so minus cot x is plus cos square x. Means you are dividing it into two parts. Why did you divide like this? I think I should write here. That is not visible. E to the power x 1 minus cot x dx, e to the power x cos x square x dx. Two parts I made here. This part I think not visible, but you can understand. E to the power x cos x square x dx. Okay. So integration with cancellation. If this derivative is present here, if you integrate this part, this will be cancelled. How you are cancelling? What is Euler formula here? Euler exponential last. That means this is your second function. What is the rule? First function integration of second. So you are writing first function integration of second minus integration of derivative of first integration of second whole dx. This is the answer for which one? This is the answer for this part. This also will remain. Okay. Then what is your answer here then? Your answer is 1 minus cot x e to the power x, e to the power x, e to the power x. This is minus 1 का तो 0 directly you write cos x square x e to the power x dx. Then this part. They gets cancelled. Remember, this kind of question also you will expect in JEE exam. So a similar pattern question you will find there. So what is your answer then? This is cancelled. This is left out. Though it is 1 mark, still you have to show the steps. There is no other way because this is not a multiple choice question. So it is 1 minus cot x e to the power x. Okay. Then let's take another question also from integration. Minus pi by 2. This is question number 8, I think. 2 pi by 2 x square sin x dx. Immediately, how will you know whether you are going to integrate or some other formula? Remember, when the limit was from minus a to plus a, you have to check is odd or even function. Odd function may 0. I will write down the formula here for you. If you have forgotten, that formula no need to write here. The formula is like this: minus a to plus a fx dx equals to 0 if fx is odd and 2 times 0 to a if fx is even. So clue is here, minus a to a. So the moment you see minus a to a, you check it whether it is odd or even function. What is odd function? You remember what did I say you that time? Odd means f of minus x should be minus fx. What was even function? Now f of minus x was fx. This we have to keep in the mind. No need to write all this thing here. Straight you will start. This is your fx. What is f of minus x? Okay, 2 lines answer. Look at here. 2 lines answer means your fx is x square sin x. What is f of minus x? The minus x square sin of minus x. Sin of minus x. So minus x square to x square. What is sin of minus theta? Minus sin theta. So minus will come here. Because sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. This is positive. So means your fx was this, you got it is a minus fx. Means you got minus fx. Means odd function. Odd means your integration 0. How long it will take if you remember formula? Hardly 1 minute of writing 2-3 lines. Okay. Then comes up. Also, I told you when you are discussing about area under curve, the area between two curves is deleted. Area between two curves is deleted from the syllabus. So this kind of question you will not expect. That means simple question will expect here. So a simple question 1 mark you see how you are finding. This is about application of integration. Area between two curves is deleted from our syllabus. Okay, then what is your short question which will be 1 mark from here? That is 9 or 10 I think. Maybe 9. Let's say find the area bounded by bounded by the curve y equals to x square, x axis, and x is equal to minus 1, x is equal to plus 1. Miscellaneous, I think first question is this one. 1 mark question, look at here. Simple to remember. So many lines so we cannot write. If it is x, it is y. Y is x square is equal to 4ay. The graph is like this. Y is equal to x square. X axis means the graph has to be closed with this line, not with this line. You have to close your graph with x axis. What is the limit? Minus 1 to plus 1. If it is minus 1, draw a line. If it is plus 1, draw a line. This area you have to find. What to find? Look at this is a symmetrical curve. I told you parabola is a symmetrical curve, and this part area equals to this part area. The limiting value you see minus 1 to 0, the distance 0 to 1 is the same distance. That means these two are equal parts. Means find the area of one part multiplied by 2. So what is your answer then? Symmetrical equivalent, nothing to write. Straight answer 1 mark. So area is 2 times this part I have taken. What is this part? 0 to 1 y dx. Because when you are closing with x axis, formula is y dx. So what did you get here? That is 2 times 0 to 1 x square dx. Integration, remember? Nth formula n plus 1 by n plus 1 x cube by 3. 0 to 1 2 by 3 1 cube minus 0 cube. Upper limit minus lower limit. Square unit. 1 mark. Not so difficult. Okay. Is another question, very interesting question. Look at here. Differential equation. Find the area how many arbitrary constants are there? How many arbitrary constants are there in the differential equation that is dy by dx minus 4xy square y0 equals to 1. Okay, for the timing you forget this. What is the degree? When the degree is 1, you will have only one constant. When the degree is 2, when you solve it, you will have C1 plus C1, one constant, C1x plus C2. You will have two constants. You have to remember like this. The d square y by dx square means you will have two constants. One question already I have discussed with you. Degree is 3. You will have C1x square, C2x, C3. What is the answer we are not writing? We are writing how many constants are there. So here is a different question here. If this part is not there, then what should be your answer? Suppose you integrated it. If you want integration, I can show you also. dy by y square minus 4x dx. Actually, no need to solve. This is y to the power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 minus 4 x square by 2 plus a constant. This is how you write now. That means when the degree is 1, you have one constant. Solution part we are not discussing. Now when this is given means y ka value is 1, x is 0. So in place of y you will write 1, in place of x you will write 0. That means c value will come out. That means what is your answer? If I put this, you are getting y to the power minus 1 by minus 1 minus 2x square plus c. So y is equal to 0, y is equal to 1, x is equal to 0. That means minus 1 by, this will come down 1, minus 2 into 0 plus c. So c is equal to minus 1. So what is your solution then? Your solution is minus y to the power minus 1 is minus 2x square, c ka value minus 1. So how many constants you are finding? Because the constant value already have obtained. Okay. So no constant here, 0 constant, because you got the value of constant here. So no need to solve this. What is your clue? I will tell you. The clue is like this: dy by dx minus 4x y square, y0 is 1, constant 0, no constant comes out. Second, same out two equations. Can you tell me d square y by dx square is 4x square y and y0 is 1. Now tell me how many constants you'll find. When you put first, what is your solution? Solution will be something y term equals to some x term plus c1x, because first integration, then second, because you will have two constant. For two constant, if you put one value, one constant will come out. How many constant will remain? One will remain. I hope you are catching my point. because when you integrate you get some solution c1x plus c2. Then when you put the value of x and y, c2 will come out, and this will not remain, the one constant will remain. So you can conclude here total degree to two constants. When y0 equals to 1 means one value is given, then one constant. This conceptual question though you should keep in the mind, otherwise it's difficult for you. Okay, so if you get a question based on this, I hope you can do. Another differential equation, answer you tell me what you have to do. Another one is 11 and 12. For what value of n is the following? A homogeneous differential equation. Remember, I had told you what is homogeneous differential equation. Okay, let me write the question first. dy by dx x cube minus y to the power n by x square y plus xy square. Homogeneous differential equation, degree of each term is same. Degree is 3. 2 plus 1 3. 1 plus 2 3. That means this would be 3. So each term, how to remember? Degree of each term is same, or each term is in the form of y by x or x by y. X by y. So here the very simple, degree of each term should same. Therefore, your n is equal to 3. Okay, this question is done. How many minutes? If you know it, hardly 20 seconds. Then comes up, find a unit vector in the direction opposite to, simple question, look at here, find a unit vector in the direction opposite to -3 by 4 0. Okay, the question here is simple. Suppose this is your r vector, that is -3 by 4j. This is the direction. You need a direction opposite. Opposite direction, only sign will be changed, magnitude will remain same. That is 3 by 4j. But what is your question? Unit vector. What is the definition of the unit vector? The vector by modulus. If you want to clarify, you can write it as more 0i plus 3 by 4j. No harm, because x square plus y square you have to show. So this is 3 by 4j by 0 square plus 3 by 4 square root of modulus x square plus y square root of. So how much you got? That is 3 by 4. 3 by 4 j square root cancelled, also 3 by 4. Why did I write in detail? Because you should remember the formula. Otherwise directly you can write this by 3 by 4 is j only. But I have shown you, in case you find it is 2y minus 3 by 4j, then you have to follow this method. Okay, then comes more questions are there. So we'll be discussing tomorrow then. It will continue for 3-4 days at least. Discuss all the 38 pattern questions.